Hi everyone, welcome back to Yum Paleo. Today what I'm going to be making is a delicious beef and vegetable stir fry served over a bed of cauliflower rice. This meal is going to be packed full of protein, low in fat, and also packed with a lot of vegetables and some delicious fresh herbs. Well, so let's get started. I'll run you through all of the ingredients and then we'll get going. So I have one whole grated cauliflower here, which we're going to be using later to make our cauliflower rice. I've got 2 finely chopped carrots, 1 cubed orange capsicum. I've got 6 tomatoes that have all been chopped up finely into cubes, 1 tablespoon of paprika, which is going to give it a lot of delicious flavour, 2 long red chilies that I've chopped up finely, 1 tablespoon of grated ginger, 1 whole bunch of basil, and 1 of oregano, which I've just chopped up a bit because those leaves were quite big. I've got about 2 cups of chopped white button mushrooms, 1 kg or 2 pounds of prime beef mince, and then just a bit of olive oil, cracked black pepper, and sea salt, which is optional. Now you can also add in a bit of onion or garlic to this meal. We're not doing that today as we have some allergies in the office, but that would also give it some nice flavour. So what we need to do first for our stir fry is just boil these carrots for a bit to make them softened. So I've just got a pot of water boiling away there. I'm going to add these in and they'll probably boil for about 10 minutes and then we'll take them out and drain the water from them. And while those carrots are cooking, I'm going to brown the mince. So I'll just turn on my fry pan here, just to a medium heat, and add in a wee bit of olive oil, about a tablespoon's worth. And we'll just wait for that to heat up for a little bit, and then add in that mince. So I'll add that mince into the pan. And you just want to break it up into chunks as you're cooking until it's all browned and cooked all the way through. So now that all of that mince is browned, I'm just going to turn off the pan and transfer that just to a bowl, set it aside, and we'll be working with that again later. So now that we've got that mince all browned, we're going to start cooking our veggies. So I've just cleaned out the pan and turned it back on to heat, and I'm going to add in about another tablespoon of olive oil. So just mix up the oil a bit there and add in our paprika. Oregano. Basil. Tomatoes. The chili. Now I have removed the seeds from them, and the ginger. So give that a good mix together. And what I'm also going to do at this stage is just add in a bit of cracked black pepper. This is optional, just put in as much as you like. We all really like black pepper here, so I'm going to put in about half a tablespoon's worth. And just about half a teaspoon of sea salt, Again, that's completely optional, up to you if you put that in. So I'm just going to let that fry for a couple of minutes, let those tomatoes soften, and while that's happening, I'm going to drain the water from those carrots. Alright, and now it's time to add in the rest of our vegetables. So just pouring in those drained carrots now, followed by the mushroom and the capsicum. So we're just going to cook that together with the lid off until all those veggies are cooked, and then we'll be mixing our beef back in. So we'll see you back here soon once all of those veggies are cooked through. Alright, those veggies have been cooking for about 5 minutes now. So I'm going to start adding that mince back in and just stirring it in with the veggies. Now we want to give the mince time to get infused with all the delicious flavours from those veggies, herbs and spices. So what I'm going to do is just mix it up really well and then pop the lid on and cook it for a further 5 minutes just on a low to medium heat. And while that's happening, I'm going to be making the cauliflower rice. Then it'll be time to dish up and serve. So I'll pop the lid on and leave that just to cook off for another 5 minutes. I will go back and stir it during that time. But right now we're going to get started on our cauliflower rice. I've got that fry pan going. I'm just going to pop in about a tablespoon of olive oil. Then I'm going to add in all of the cauliflower. Now if you haven't made cauliflower rice before, it's really quick and easy. It only takes about 3 to 5 minutes. All you're really doing is heating it through with a bit of oil. And I'm also going to add in a bit of cracked pepper. Again, that's totally optional. It does give it a nice wee flavour. Mix it in as well. And we basically just want to let that fry for about 3 to 5 minutes, stirring occasionally during that time. Alright, so it's time to serve. First I'm just going to put on a little bit of cauliflower rice. And just spoon a bit of that stir fry on top. And that's all ready to eat and enjoy. We'll see you back here next time at Yum Paleo.